Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we did the optional dungeon known as the Color Dungeon, quite simply. And in today's episode, I actually started off warping to the yes, the Uku Prairie, so that I could more easily get to Yarna Desert. Taryn, what are you doing here? Oh, Link, I see you have a nice stick. Could I borrow it for a second? Sure. I don't see this going well at all. Bees! I don't know what you expected. But we got a honeycomb from it. Even though that's not a honeycomb, that's practically half of a hive. Not sure how it happened, but take it. You're not sure how it just happened. No, do not switch those buttons. We can dig up a secret seashell here. Right where that big old skull was. Let's jump down here. This is going to be heading back to Prince Richard's, which do we kind of want to do? We don't really want to, no. Instead, we want to head past Canalit Castle. I keep going to call it Canalave, but again, that is a Pokemon location. That's not a Zelda location. And one thing I never noticed over here, until playing through it myself, there's actually a staircase here which we can go through, but I don't want to go through it quite yet because... Ow! Dick? A dick! Stop being a dick! We have unfinished business in this cave. The unfinished business of dying. Now, if we take this little cave area and we follow it through, all the way to the end. No, I've never understood what this is for. It really doesn't do anything. Can we? Yeah, that rock just doesn't do anything. We instead can go out here, which will take us all the way up here above the cave which we were at. That's the wrong button. But it wasn't the wrong button, it was the wrong item. At least I get the satisfaction of watching a winged Octorok blow up. Down here, just digging... What? I thought we were meant to dig in between the rocks. Okay, whatever. I just took that. Around here, secrets are nigh. There we go. Secret seashell. Was that really all I was looking for? Yes. Yes, it was. On the other side of that cave, we can now head down here and... get a new warp point, which is super helpful. 2, go around here and get a secret seashell. 3, we can run and jump here while slashing to get all the way across. And nothing in the grass, okay. But going down the stairs leads us to something we can't do yet, essentially. Not quite yet, at least. But there was another direction we could have gone, which is down here. Oh, I just undershot it. There we go. We have this little house, Martha's Bay, which we can't really do anything in yet. So it's useless, but it's a nice house. I swear we've already been... Yeah, we've already been to Martha's Bay, but... Nonetheless, we've found Martha's Bay through another means. And that's all that matters. Ow. Okay. But what we do need to do to progress is... going back through the cave, which we already went through about 3 times. But what we actually need to do is head back up to where we found that staircase. Following this staircase through, despite all the water, we can climb up the stairs. And we're on the other side. Woo! This isn't actually a secret, but you could kind of be believed to think it is. This is actually a progression route through the game. But I can see why you'd be believed to think it's a secret. What does the owl want here? There are 2 shrines, one to the north, and the other to the south. First head south where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. That's not what I wanted to learn. Not yet, anyway. This is actually something you can do a little bit later, but you can get around this way if you want to, pretty early on. But again, we're not going to be tackling what that is until later. We're just kind of exploring, even though I seem to be heading down that way. Windfish slumbers long, hero's life is gone. Super weird and cryptic. I hate these things, like with a living passion, but you can just kill them with 1 rock to the face. There are secret seashells around here. Like so. But everything else you can do around here requires 2 items that we do not have yet. So, we'll be coming back in due time. Right now, however, instead of going up, we go down. I'm just gonna cut up every bit of grass first, because this place is really overgrown. And... Ow. Ow! You know what? Give me your rock. Go away. I really, really hate those enemies, like with a passion. And it sucks that the only way you can really kill them is by throwing something at them. And down here, we have another owl statue. Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. We'll keep that in mind for later. But, you probably guessed it, there's nothing else we can do down here until we have items that we will get later. For now, though, welcome to the Animal Village. Just listen to the music here for a second. It's made with little animal noises. That's so adorable. On such a nice day, we need a song from Marin. Seems that this animal village knows of Marin. And inside Marin Village? No. Animal Village. There are just animals everywhere. You're in a desert. There's a way to get there to the south, but you might not be able to get in. You might not be able to go that way because there's a lazy walrus in the way. Don't know why that was so hard to say. I don't even want to know what's going on in there. No, it's just a crocodile painting a hippo model. You can't do anything in there. She tells you to go away. He just talks about how good art is. We can't do anything with you yet, but we will come back. That's just Christine, the goat lady. Can't do anything in here yet. We'll be coming back much, much later. But again, you heard a noise in there. It's kind of like that cave on the beach. Here is where we want to go. Hi-ho! Hey, you! Is that possibly a honeycomb you have? I just ran out. Will you swap it for a pineapple? You know what? I will. Yeah, I know. That tub of goo is asleep right now in the way of Yarna Desert. Once he's asleep, he won't budge for a long time. But hey, take little Marin and wake him up with her singing. That slob would wake up with a jump if he heard her sing, for sure. So he's kind of giving us a bit of advice on how to relocate the walrus. There is a fast travel right here, so you don't have to go through all of that just to get back here. Which is super handy, and I'm glad the animals thought of it. If we go this way, we can explore the rest of the village. And by rest of the village, I mean the walrus. As well as, if we swap our bombs in, eagle-eyed viewers may have seen it earlier, there is a bombable hole in the wall here. And if you were paying attention as well, there is a heart piece over here. But now for that bombable wall cave thing. What is in here? A little annoying thing in the way. But also a bombable hole, which we'll go into first. And as you can see, something we can't do right away, but it's a heart piece at the end of it. That gap down there was just a little bit too big for us to do a Pegasus boot jump. But do keep it in mind for the future. Yeah, that's all this cave's really for, but I thought I would at least bring light to it so that it is remembered for later. But for now, we have been told that the way to Yarna Desert is blocked by the walrus that will not move unless he hears Marin singing. So, the only thing we can do is try and convince Marin to come over here. But, that now reminds me, we're missing a key component for all of this. Now, for those who remember, the Dream Shrine was something we couldn't do. When we found it, at least. But now, we have everything available to us to finish said Dream Shrine. And we're going to need to for this section. Use your Pegasus boots to run across these paths with broken or cracked path on them, and to kill these things that are in the way. I do not care about the Guardian Acorn. Yeah. Pop that, and we can also grab this silver rupee, which is worth 100. We're at 900 rupees now. Jeez Louise. But if you were looking to the left a little, the Ocarina. You can only learn 3 songs on it. Let's give it a go. Well, it's an ocarina, but you don't know how to play it. Which is a really weird statement when we get to learning how to play songs on the ocarina, because it doesn't make sense. Like, we obviously know how to play it, because there would be no way of us, you know, learning songs if we didn't know how to play it. Unless someone taught us, but no one teaches us, they just sing their songs. Also, Marin isn't in her usual spot, which is pretty interesting. I believe you can ask around. No, she's just missing her broom. But I believe if you ask around, don't prove me wrong, Oh, come on. Screw you. Marin's by the beach. Well, Marin's on the beach, actually. In a nice little special location that we briefly visited once. Marin is, in fact, on the other side of the beach, resting. And this is a beautiful piece of music. That tiny little... Okay. Oh, Link, I'm glad you found this place. Will you stay and talk with me for a while? Sure. I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Darren says there's nothing beyond the sea. But I believe there must be something over there. When I discovered you, Link, my heart skipped a beat. I thought this person has come to give us a message. If I was a seagull, I would fly as far as I could. I would fly to faraway places and sing for many people. I don't know what seagulls you've been around, but they don't sing pretty. If I wish to the windfish, I wonder if my dream will come true. Hey, are you listening? Link, are you listening to me? I've never selected no here. That's adorable. Ugh, your head is always in the clouds. Will you please listen to me next time? Wait, she repeats her entire... Oh my god, she repeats her entire speech. I'm surprised she remembered her whole speech word for word. Yes, we're listening. I want to know everything about you. Huh? The walrus wants me to go to him. Well, okay, alright, let's go. Women are objects! You got Marin, is this your big chance? No, it isn't. But this music is... It goes for a kind of crafted world style in that there's a lot of woodwind instruments and it's all cutesy and it reminds you of like an arts and crafts thing. This music's okay. It really isn't great though, like the pitchiness in all the woodwind instruments just isn't pleasant to hear. There are many things you can do with Marin by your side, however. One of which is going over to here, to this little cliffside. And this is my first walk with you, Link. This cliff will be our secret place. Aren't you going to say anything? No. But that's only one of the few things you can actually do. If we grab our shovel and keep digging, she keeps saying, "Great, dig it, dig to the center of the earth." I have no clue why, but she's excited about us digging. Ow. Rude. She giggles every time we do it, so that's a bonus, I guess. Is there anything over this way? It looks like there's something over here. There's like a... it looks like it's kind of glowing a little bit, but I guess that's just the light, because it's in a couple areas now that I look even closer. Marin just glitched out. And one more thing we can do... I mean, there's plenty of things we can do. But one thing we can do especially is jump down in here. Marin follows suit. And lands on our heads. What a surprise. Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay, Link? No. Another thing we can do. Hit the Kuko once, and she says, no, no, poor hen. Stop that. Hit it a couple more times, however. She says, ha ha ha, do it, do it, do it more. No, it's nothing, I didn't mean it. Don't hit the Kukos anymore. They will harm you. Take Marin into the trendy game. And she will ask to play, which you have to pay for. And she will pick up the trendy game owner himself. Also, those claws are claws are clipping through his model, which means they're going inside his skull. You're good. You're a pro, aren't you? Well, beat it. Pros aren't allowed in here. And now Marin will have to stay outside every time you go into the trendy game. But it returns to normal, you know, you can play the trendy game without any repercussions or anything. I do want to know if I play my ocarina around her. No? Okay, well, not very good, she says. What? Did I say something? No, you're hearing things. If you had already learnt the song that Marin sings, she would say the exact same thing, and it's not very nice at all. And yes, it's possible to get the ocarina before this part of the game. I just forgot to because I'm an idiot. Marin can go in warps with you, which means we can easily bring her to Animal Village. And there's two more things that she can do that I'm not going to show because it's just a little bit out of the way and I don't really want to do that. But Marin can essentially go inside a dungeon with... well, you can go inside a dungeon while you have Marin with you. She will refuse to go inside, stay outside, and if you come back hurt, she will call you reckless. That's really all that happens. Go to the walrus, however. Yes, it's that lazy walrus. Shall we give him a little surprise? Sure. Wow, he certainly woke with a start. Huh? Oh, he's calling me. It's the same as always. Link, I'm going to Animal Village. Please drop by, okay? I mean, we're going to do that because I want to learn that song. Because it's actually really helpful. I hope she teaches it to me. Talk to her and she will teach us the song. Here we go. That's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing? She expects you to just play along. But you do it. And it sounds even better with the ocarina backing up her vocals. Oh, it's so good. So how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind? Yes. And we learn the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart. Please don't ever forget this song. Or me. She will continue to sing this in Animal Village for a while. So I guess you have, I mean, any time you get to just see her standing around, you'll be able to learn this song. Go over here and play Ballad of the Windfish. And the walrus will think it's Marin. Then realize it's us. And just chuck a seashell at us. But, with all that said and done, we are now able to progress into Yarna Desert. And next time, on The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we're going to be going through Yarna Desert in hopes of finding out how to get to the very next dungeon. And hopefully getting a new instrument as well. See you guys next time, and goodbye.